what fun it is. Hello, friends, and welcome to the live stream. Songs and stories of gratitude. The chat on my computer is all lit up. You guys really know how to make me feel loved and welcomed. It is awesome. Yes. Oh, there's so many folks in the chat. I can't even. As soon as it as soon as it came on, it was already full. Thank you guys so much. I'll just call out a couple folks here that I see. Sherry, Brian, Lynn, Melissa, Barry, Bernard, Terry, Brandon in North Dakota. Randy, good to see you. Michael, Lauren, Jim. Yes, from down in Florida. We just got back from Florida. Native Rhythms Festival. Wonderful festival. Great to see so many friends. I see Laurie. I see, let's see. I see some duplicate folks here. Awesome. Thanks for telling me where you're tuning in from. It's nice to see where you're tuning in from. Go ahead while we're in this live stream and hit that share button. If you're tuning in on Facebook or YouTube, you can share it over to any platform. We'd love to have folks here tonight. I have a selection of songs that I'd like to share with you, but let me get back here. We've got Lynn and Terry and Brent, Robert, Susan. Nice to see you at Native Rhythms Festival too. Paul, Terry, Gail as well from Native Rhythms Festival. Timothy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I can't read any more of these. I need to catch back up to where we were. Oh, goodness. So much love. Thank you guys so very much. Yes, Clint, party time. As party time as we can get with happy, or with flute music, rather. Okay, I'm scrolling down. There. Now we're all caught up. If I missed your name, I apologize. There's just so many. Thank you. We've got quite the crowd here tonight. I have a few songs for you to share with you tonight. I have my good old set list. Those of you who are students of mine know how important a set list is. And this first one, I need to introduce my flutes to you. This is a A minor flute made by J.P. Gomez. It's made from black walnut. You've probably seen this in some music videos on YouTube. And I'm playing along with an ambient pad with nature sounds. This is the C major ambient pad with jungle sounds. And one of the things is it's getting kind of cold here in Iowa, and getting outside to play my flute is not happening as much as it did in the summer. And so that's where these nature sounds come in, and really just, when I think about playing in nature, there's one place that I go to. And that is, one specific place is my childhood home. I grew up in northern Florida, and to be able to be out in the woods, in the fields, playing in nature is just something that I really enjoyed. And there was this one place in the woods behind my parents' house where I would just go to. It was just this really peaceful place to be. And I would sit there and I'd play my flute. Sometimes I wouldn't. I would just sit there and just take it all in. And unfortunately, it's not there anymore because of Hurricane Michael that came through the Florida Panhandle a few years ago now, changed the landscape. It's really sad to see. But I know that there are other magical places for me to find like that here in Iowa as well. Oh, my chat's not scrolling with you guys. Awesome. So good. Thank you guys. We've got a lot of folks here tonight. Thank you. Remember to share this with your friends. I want to play a track now. This is one, which, by the way, that ambient pad nature sound is something that we have on our website if it's something that you'd like to play along with. I really like ambient pads. They just provide a nice, soothing drone for you to play along with. And that's exactly how I feel after playing along with it, is calm and collected. So I want to move over to the next song for you. This is also an improvisation, and I'll be playing 3 different flutes. One of the things that I like is to get in here and just explore and be creative. And so in the essence of gratitude and the essence of creativity, I'd like to play this track for you. Excuse me, my voice is teetering a little bit. So I've got my cough drops and my hot tea. Throat coat, if you haven't heard of it, is a wonderful thing. Clint, I see your comment. Can you play that song from Main Stage in Milwaukee? It's not on the roster tonight, but I did play that one down in Florida, and we had a good time with that song. Those of you that haven't caught this, I know I'm talking a lot, but those of you that haven't caught this video on YouTube, there's a video from an event in Milwaukee where I'm surrounded in a stadium of 14,000 people getting to share a song, and what an energy rush that is. So here we go. I'm going to be playing in this. I'll go ahead and introduce my my flutes for you. I'll be playing in not this order. This is a mid E minor flute from Stephen DeRuby, made of cedar. There's also a bansuri. You've probably seen me play this in videos as well. And I'll be playing this Indonesian suling. I actually got this from Suzanne Tang. And she's a wonderful, just an incredible musician, she and her husband, Gilbert. And this is called a suling. So the sound hole is actually in the back of the flute itself. So I'm going to play all three of these flutes in this next track. This is one from Tom Bailey, one that he and I collaborated on. The name of this is called The Distant Calling. I'm going to start out on the suling, move over to the bansuri, and then over to native flute. Glad you guys are here tonight. Let's keep the music rolling. fun to create. I'm so grateful just to be able to create. A couple of questions came up during that. Is that track available? Yes, it is. Hold on a minute. It's kind of like putting flutes away and talking at the same time is kind of one of those things for me. It's like chewing bubble gum and talking. I'm just going to throw this over here. Chairs in my office and horizontal spaces become flute stands, flute racks, especially when you're in this creative vibe. You just lay them places and then it becomes a pyramid. So that is a track from Passages. This is a collaboration that Tom and I worked on, Tom Bailey. And so that's available on our website, horizonsflutestore.com. You can find lots of things to help you along your flute journey there. I won't go into great detail about all the things that we have there. I invite you to go check it out, but not right now because we have more music. So gratitude for creativity. As we traveled to Florida, it was so great to see people who we hadn't connected with. Our last time there was in 2019. And so it was nice after 4 years to see folks who we hadn't seen in a long time. And one of the things that we did in 2019, I closed one of my night sets with Orange Dragonfly. It's a very popular song that almost didn't make it on any album. More on that some other time. But we handed out orange glow sticks, and to see them waving around in the audience, it meant a lot to me. It was really fun and rewarding to see. So I also shared this song, and in the essence of songs and stories of gratitude, when I shared this song in Florida, it was really nice. Oh, one more. It was really nice to share this song, and I invited people to think of someone who they loved. They could be here today. They could be past. Doesn't matter. Just think of someone. I encourage you to do the same today. Think of someone, or it could be a group of people, or it could be a pet. It could be any one of these things. Keep it in your mind, put it in your heart, and I want to share this song and keep that person or that thing. I mean, pets are kind of like people too, right? We have dogs in the house, which if they bark tonight, I can't control that. We have dogs in the house. So it happens on Zoom quite a bit. They like to be heard. The name of this next song is called Can't Help Falling in Love with You. You may recognize this as an Elvis song, so I'll be playing this. This is a video on YouTube as well. I'll be playing my low B-flat flute as well. And so a really beautiful sound of this flute. Nice. Love this. This was made by the late Randy Stenzel. He's been passed on for some time. This is also the flute that I use in Sound of Silence. If you watch that video on YouTube, that is also paired. I think both of these are also paired with a mid B-flat flute that you'll hear. Okay, here we go. Oh, and Noelle says, I've watched you many times, your videos, and this is the first time that I've heard your voice. Thank you. Tonight it's a little raspy. I'm doing the best I can with it, but thank you for that. All right, here we go. This one is Can't Help Falling in Love. And then after this song, I have a special surprise for you too. Beautiful, beautiful sound. I love that flute so much. I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Belinda, thank you. Yes, I'm getting some comments here on setup and mic and all this stuff, and I do go over these in Zoom sessions and in our membership on the gear that I use. And I just posted posted on social media a picture of my setup with my messy desk. Don't judge me, it's been a busy day. But yes, I've got lots of pieces of equipment, some lighting, Canon EOS M50, I think that is, with 22 millimeter lens. And I've got my effects pedal down here, and the mic I'm using is an Audio Technica 2020, M2020. We have a blog on the website that'll show you 3 affordable microphones to use. One is an SM57 or 58 by the brand Shure. And then this is another one that I really, really enjoy, especially for doing things like this. Thank you guys. And where did I see this? I saw it and it went by really fast. I'm going to try to go catch it. Lauren, so good to see you, my friend. And Glenn, tomorrow is their wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to bring in a special guest here tonight with me, and it's not one of our dogs, so don't get too too excited, carried away. So come on over here, kiddo. This is Eli. Some of you have met him before. So Eli's been playing the flute a little bit. We've been working together. So we're going to share a little improv with you guys. And, you know, one of the things for me is gratitude is what this is all about, and being grateful for our next generation, kiddos, children. And one of the things when I was a kid, so this also ties into health. When I was a kid, I spent a lot of time in the hospital with ear infections. I've had over 20 surgeries on my ears alone. It's a miracle that I can hear. Literally a miracle that I can hear. And so when I found out that I was going to be a dad, I hit my knees and I prayed real hard that any of my kids would be healthy and would not struggle with health the way that I did. And thankfully, that is true. So you can see all the comments over there. People are saying hi.
Hi.
So it's really nice, you know, when I visit all these different festivals and things and see our younger generation. I know there's several of you tonight who are really dedicated to helping and teaching our youth, especially with something like this that's brought a lot of joy, a lot of peace to our lives. Please keep up that work. And if there's anything that I can do to help support you in that work, let me know, please. So we're going to share just a little improv. I'm going to situate some things here. I'm going to move the microphone down a little bit. Eli is playing a B flute, B as in boy. And I am playing the same E flute that I was earlier. I'm going to turn reverb on. You're not going to be able to hear it, but I will. Do you want to wear the headphones?
I don't know.
Okay. How about we both go without?
Okay.
We'll trust the reverb. All right. Ready? We're going to do some rhythm.
Okay.
There you go. Good.
Okay.
Good job, bub.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining me. You want to wave to the folks?
Yeah.
Awesome. Look at them. They're rocking out. Yeah. Thank you, guys. All right. So keep an eye on this kiddo. He really loves to play percussion. We were not going to attempt that because we haven't done it before. So we will we'll do it next time. So awesome. Thank you, guys. Thanks, buddy. You want me to close that?
It's fine.
Okay. All right. There you go.
You want me to go?
Hang on. I'll be right back. I have a door that I need to fix. It's very, very, very squeaky. All right. Thank you guys for that. I love to see the comments, and Eli will come up and he'll probably read those later. So thank you so much for that and all the encouragement. Excuse me. So, speaking of, thank you guys. Speaking of being a dad, I love bad dad jokes. And you've heard this one before. It ties into the next theme, kind of seated into that space of gratitude. For me, I can't imagine my life without music. I can't imagine my life without this instrument. And so music, for me, is a really, really important and vital piece of me, as it is probably for you. And music is one of those things that is everywhere, and sometimes we don't even hear it because we're so used to it sometimes. It's in movies that we watch. That horror scene, that scary scene wouldn't be as scary without the music, or the sentimental moment. Any of these things. Music has a way to just move the emotion. And that's how it is for me. When I'm having a good day, a bad day, whatever the case, music is there. And it's the perfect vehicle for me to just let it out. And so I'll share this with you. This is my bad dad joke. Without music, life would be flat. It's not really that great. I have other ones, but they may not be appropriate for tonight. So it's all good. I want to share with you another song that I haven't done a music video for. Maria and I were going to film this while we were down in Florida, but the event just took over, and then we were on our way home. It was just a big blur. You blink and it's done. So I don't have a music video for this. I occasionally release the sheet music. I have last year during our Johnny's Jolly Days, which, by the way, do keep an eye on our website, Horizons Flute Store. We're going to be doing our biggest promotion ever very soon. We're not doing it Black Friday. We're starting December 1st. We're just giving that time of Thanksgiving and gratitude just some more time to air out before we jump into it. But we're going to be changing things up a little bit. It's going to be Horizons Holidays, but you'll still see me, Jolly Johnny. So this song I want to share with you tonight. Love this song. You will recognize this song. It is such a treat to share this song, and it is none other than Hallelujah. And I'm playing this on a flute made by Spirit World Flutes. This is in the key of F, not F sharp, just F. It's got some nice walnut burl fingerboards here. The body of the flute is made from box elder, which gives this really nice dreamy look to the flute. All right, here we go. This is the song called Hallelujah. power of music. Thank you guys so much. I love that. Appreciate you tuning in. We're not done yet. Just love that song. I think everyone has a memory. That's really one of the beautiful things about some of these cover songs. Excuse me. Beautiful thing about these cover songs is that, you have an experience, a memory, something with them, and then you hear them in a new and different way. It's like almost when there's a remix of a popular song from years and years ago, to hear it some other way. Brings back those feelings, those nostalgic feelings, or whatever it is, and then to be able to just hear it in a new way. How we doing out there? You guys doing okay? Let me see some thumbs up, some hearts, things like that. Thanks so much. I love it. Thank you. All right. I'm going to move on to another song. And next on this list is Gratitude for Change. Now, change is something that is sometimes so challenging. They say that the one thing that never changes is that there will be change. Change is a constant. And yes, it is. It is so very much. But change oftentimes helps us grow, helps us evolve and develop. And without change, we would become stagnant. If everything was comfortable, we would just become stagnant. And without change, we would never hit our true potential. And I know that when you're going through the storm, it's hard to see outside of the fog or the clouds or that storm that you're in. But you got to have faith that what's happening to you and with you and through you right now is exactly the change that's supposed to happen. And if you think that's a little too woo-woo, well, you can fight it all you want. It may still happen. But I look back at things in my life that were unpleasant, I felt unnecessary, or, why is this happening to me? This doesn't need to change, all these things. But then when you get through it and look back on it and reflect, you're like, you know what? I'm kind of glad that did happen. So this song is titled Winds of Change. This is a solo flute song. And so hopefully we won't hear the puppy dogs howl along. Jim asks, is the triple flute on the docket tonight? It was, and then I pulled it. I pulled it tonight, so it won't happen tonight. But we'll be doing more live streams. If you want me to continue to do live streams like this and share music and stories, give me a thumbs up or a heart, or just say yes in the chat. I would love to hear that. And we'll work it into our plans for 2024. Winds of Change. This is a flute made by Craig Chan. I got this several years ago. I believe it was in 2008. I got this flute, and it's been with me ever since. I recorded a lot of music with this. And it's in the key of G sharp, which is a very uncommon key for us flute players. But I really love this key. It's between A and G, and it's just perfect. And I find that I write a lot of sad music in the key of G sharp. No idea why. Maybe it's this flute. This flute has a great voice to it. I will never let this flute go. It's one for my keeping. All right, here we go. Winds of Change. Thank you. Excuse me. I just love the sound of that flute. We all sleepy now? Maybe this is chamomile tea. I don't know. I'm not sure. Thank you so much. A joy to play for you and just share music. Gratitude. For those of you who are flute players, we have a resource, a tool for you. It's called Walking the Mindful Labyrinth. We have it as a download. I don't have the link to post in the chat, but message me on social media or email me. I'll send it to you, send you the link to get it. And it helps you do what I'm doing tonight, and that is finding gratitude in all of these things. And along with gratitude comes forgiveness, because we can express all the gratitude that we want and be thankful for things, but we also have to let some stuff go. And I think that's one of the most important things. And when we choose to not let things go, when we're mad at someone or something happened and we hang on to it and we stew on it. You ever done that? I have. I'm guilty. Where it's like, oh, they make me feel this way. Do they? Do I make you feel a certain way if I say something bad to you? That's your feelings. That's my feelings. And so forgiveness is a really big part of this. So we need that balance to let go. If we don't, we're the one drinking the poison, expecting them to have the illness. That's not good. That's not how it works. So we have to let go. We have to forgive. And some say, I'll forgive, but I'll never forget. Okay, there's situations like that. I respect that. But really think about forgiveness. And so I want to share a song with you. I had a different song in mind to share around this, but I chose this one. And this one is A Little More Time. Sometimes we need a little more time. Time with friends, time with family, time with situations, time with ourselves. We need a little more time. And sometimes we kind of flip this coin too, where you extend all the gratitude and forgiveness outward, but what about for yourself? So just don't forget about you also in this. And so I'm going to play my A flute again. This is a J.P. Gomez Heart Song flute. The key of A. This flute's been with me for a while in my collection. I have many flutes. And I know everyone's asking, what is that blue flute back there? Not tonight. I have a video that I'm going to do with that. So those of you on YouTube, I know we see it a lot in comments. What's that flute back there? What's that flute on the wall? What's that flute over there? I have some videos to do on YouTube that I'll be sharing with you guys. Okay, so here we go. This one is from, I released this album in 2008. This was my second album. And this song has a really nice form to it. A little lengthy, but just flow with it. It's got some nice elements and surprises for you. This one is called A Little More Time. Ooh. I had to catch my breath after that. Thank you guys. It's kind of it's weird. It's weird playing music this way because like usually after a song you hear the applause, but I can feel it, and that's really cool. So I appreciate it very much. I see all the comments and hearts and things flying around the screen. Thank you so much. And yes, thank you. That was a really powerful song. And what I love about revisiting older works is that I used to look back on these, right? We talked about like the power of reflection, looking back on things, reflecting on things. And one of the things I used to beat myself up about was, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. Well, I didn't know that then. That's a lesson I learned later. But now when I revisit these songs, it's really nice to be able to throw in that little lick or that pause or just those little nuances that are life lessons, music lessons, pieces of me, pieces of experiences, interactions, experiences. It's just really, really neat. Thank you guys. Look at this. We're turning the page. I got down to the bottom of my list. I used to go off of memory for my set list, and I can't do that anymore because I get a little sidetracked. Thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah, Brad says, called embellishments. Yes, they are embellishments. And for those of you that are picking up, those of you that are flute players and you're picking up on those little nuances and those embellishments, that volume, vibrato, all those things, that's kind of the sauce, the spice, if you will. But be careful about not using too many of them. We talk a lot about that in my teaching. For those of you that don't know, I've spent the greater part of the last 3 years teaching online. And you may see this through YouTube and Facebook and our newsletter that we send out. But we have a growing membership called Horizons Plus. And we do flute circles. We have guest presenters come in and do workshops. I give courses and lesson modules in there. We have Q&As. We have a Q&A coming up tomorrow. So Horizons Plus members, register. It's not too late. Anyway, we'll be talking more about our learning opportunities and going back to founders rates for our holiday promotion that's coming up. Oh, good thing I wrote this on my list. Also, December 2nd, which is coming up very soon, right? What happened to November? What happened to like fall? Now we're like looking at winter going, oh, it's the holiday. December 2nd, I'm giving a free workshop. It'll be held on Zoom. Registration is required, but it is absolutely free. And it's called Igniting Your Creativity. So if you're feeling kind of stuck in your flute playing and you're just looking for a little spark, please come to that. All these things that I'm talking about, we will post on my Facebook page, my Facebook profile, Growing as a Flute Player group, as well as YouTube as a post, not a video. So be sure to look for these, as well as look on our website, horizonsflutestore.com. Over the summer, we acquired the Oregon Flute Store. They were in Oregon. They were not a physical location, but they ran out of their home. They made the protective flute cases, flutes, other things like that. Excuse me. And so we acquired them over the summer. We have a lot of their products and offerings on our website, which is why it's called Horizons Flute Store. There's also horizonsfluteschool.com. That's my teaching and learning platform. And I have to build myself a new website for my artistry. I'm working on a book, a really cool book, not a song book. This is a book, a reading book. I'm working on a book. I'm working on redoing and recalibrating my creativity, my performances, in hopes that I will land bigger stages to reach more people. So your support in all of this has meant the world to us. my wife Maria and I and the kids and the dogs. Anyway, that free workshop, I really encourage you to come. Actually, if you don't play the flute yet, but you're looking to, I kind of want to do that, come. I have something for you too there. Trust me. Just come. Come be a part of this. Let's move on to some music, but let me let me rehydrate here. All right. So we talked about having a little more time. And sometimes it is not a regret. That's kind of a heavy word, but sometimes we don't get the chance to say goodbye. Sometimes we don't get the chance to say hello. And so I want you to think about the opportunity that you have each and every time you say hello or you say goodbye. Right? We never know when it might be that last goodbye. We never know when it might be that first hello, or frankly, sharing a smile with a stranger. You may have heard that before. You never know what's going on in their day. I've heard, or I've seen several comments already come through, and people are, having a bad day. This lifted me up. Share a smile. It's one of the simplest things you can do. Kindness towards others costs nothing, but means everything. So the next song that I want to share with you is one that came off of, it is on my Convergence album. This was released, I'm getting really fuzzy on all the days, or the days that I released, the years that I released these CDs. I believe it was in 2015, maybe 16, somewhere around there. And this one, I'll bring up my low B flat flute again. Really mellow sound. Love this flute so much. This one is about, there's a story that goes along with this. So imagine this couple, and I always think about perhaps the reverse of the Disney Pixar movie Up. If you've ever seen that movie, it's a animated movie. It's beautiful story. The man finally gets to the destination where they wanted to go all along, and it's a cute movie. I won't spoil it for you. It's a little older one, but it's great. And so think about the wife going up to the attic, and she finds this music box, and it's the music of their wedding. It was their dance together. And the gentleman had already passed on, and she's cleaning out some things and stumbles across this little music box. And that's what we hear in the first part of this song. And she just reminisces about the life that they created together and how beautiful it was. She remembers their first dance. She remembers their wedding dance. And she remembers their last dance. That's the name of this song, is called The Last Dance. Thank you so much. I love it. I know sadness, but you know, losing someone really hurts a lot. But just like that music box, they'll always be there. They are. I love it. Thank you guys. Just need to breathe after that. Well, I want to end on a high note. Not a high flute, but a high note. And I want to lift you guys back up. I really appreciate you being here tonight. And if you're watching this on replay after the fact, awesome. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed every single note. Someone had asked in the chat, I saw it go by, where's your tip jar? Well, you know what? The best thing that you can do for me is to share with your friends. That's all I ask. And if it's in you to support what I do, what my family does, thank you. We certainly will accept. I don't have a tip jar set up, but that's not the intent behind any of this. But just support us, share with your friends, talk about us, hopefully in a good way, to your friends, your family. Start playing the flute. Play more flute. I don't have a virtual tip jar. I'm so sorry. I didn't think about that. Again, that wasn't the intent, but definitely you can buy my music. You can buy it on Amazon, Apple, or iTunes, or Music, whatever it's called. From our website. It takes thousands and thousands and thousands of streams for a musician to make $1 on Pandora, Spotify, streaming, which is all great, but just, buying a CD goes a really long, long way. Oh, Brent says on YouTube there is a donate button. I guess I forgot about that. It's been a minute. Anyway, friends, thank you so much for tonight. If there's anything that I can do to help you along your flute journey or your journey in life, feel free to reach out. I love sharing and playing music, and as I've gone through life, adulting, things come up. And I love to encourage and inspire others and just be real with what's going on, how we process things. Sometimes you need a friend. Sometimes you need a shoulder to cry on. Sometimes you need to start kickboxing, which I did a few weeks ago. It feels great. Get some of that frustration out. My body feels better for moving. But, just anything I can do to help you and support you along your journey. I want to play you this song on the way out. And this is also a challenge for you. The name of the song is called What a Wonderful World. And if you know this song, sing along. Also, because if you don't sing in tune, we won't know either. But just really appreciate tonight. You made it special for me, and that means a lot. So, what a wonderful world. This one's for all of you. Thank you so much for tonight. Hope you get some good rest. And here we go. Oh, let me do one adjustment here. There we go. Yay, friends. Thank you so much. And thank you for the donations. That was certainly a very pleasant surprise. Thank you so much for all of that. The love, the support, the donations are certainly welcome and appreciated. Lots of questions in the chat. I'm happy to go over a few of those. Looking for a flute. We have several on our website as well, horizonsflutestore.com. If you're looking to learn to play the flute, also check there, horizonsflutestore.com, horizonsfluteschool.com, and definitely get on our email list. If you like what happened here tonight or morning, wherever you're tuning in from, if you like what happened in this hour-ish together, you need to be on our newsletter. I send out encouraging words. We send out specials for flutes and workshops and memberships and all sorts of things for your flute journey. Sorry, I'm gonna go rest a bit. Definitely get on our email list. It's the one way that we can communicate with you the most effectively. And if you have questions about anything, feel free to drop those in the comments below on YouTube. Share with your friends. Tell them to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button for them. All of these things help. And I say that all of these things collectively, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or whatever the other ones are, I'm not that savvy with all of them. All of them help us get into the best rhythm. Helps what we do get into the best rhythm of them all, and that is the greater algorithm. Oh, that was a bad joke. Anyway, friends, again, I can't thank you enough. You're certainly a blessing in our lives. We love and appreciate you, and we did it. So I'm going to retire for the evening. I wish you all well. I look forward to seeing you on YouTube again. Remember the free workshop on December 2nd, and December 1st starts our Horizons holidays. So we'll have specials each week on that. Email's the best way to get there. Thank you, friends, so much. Much love to you all. I'm going to sign off because I'm just going to keep saying the same thing over and over. Oh, and the camera that I'm using is a Canon EOS M50, M as in Mary, EOS M50 with a 22 millimeter lens on it. The program that I use for broadcasting is called Ecamm Live. It's a Mac-based program. The microphone is an Audio-Technica AT2020. The interface that I use that helps me route all the audio without the hesitation or the delay is called a Flute Connect 6. And I've got my effects pedal called a TC Helicon Vocal Reverb pedal. I have some resources available for you. We've got a whole recording guide that goes over many of these different things. So that's my spiel. Thank you, friends, very much. And we'll see you very soon. Blessings to you all.